Hey, everybody, it's Juanita Waterman, and I want to just take a minute to talk about comp plans. I was just listening to a leader in Numis, and he was telling how hard he had worked for 2 years, and the most he made was $16,000 for 2 years. That's $8,000 a year. I made more than him in my network marketing company, and it wasn't that much more. And I didn't, I made about 2,000 more than him in 1 year. So, what's the truth, you guys? What is the truth? The truth is this. You need a leader that's going to tell you the truth about the comp plan and how much they're making. You need a leader who's going to really do that. They care more about the team than they do about the company. They care more about the people they're sponsoring than they do about the company. Okay? All we want is the truth. Okay? Now, a lot of leaders use this excuse. I'm not allowed to disclose my income. Maybe not on TV and on video, but you should be allowed to tell us as your teammates, as your business partners, how much you're making and with how many people on your team. So this guy left that company. He found a better company with a better comp plan. And he took his team with him. He told them, look, I'm quitting this company. You guys aren't making any money, and I get $130 a month for all the hard work I did for the last 2 years. I did a similar thing. I was in a company, stayed there 3 years. I spent a whole year sponsoring one person into that company and tried to keep my team in it. Why would I do that? If you haven't sponsored anyone in 3 months, you're not probably going to sponsor anyone in that company. And my team hadn't sponsored anyone. Maybe one person, I think, at the $50 level. So it wasn't growing. They weren't sponsoring. My checks weren't getting bigger. Their checks certainly weren't getting bigger. They were paying for the products, $200 a month for the products if they wanted a check at all. And it killed me because the products weren't even that good in my eyes. I'm an organic, raw foodist, a purist. I don't do soy. I don't do circulose. I don't do any of that crap. It's got to be pure. But I stuck with that company because it was supposedly a 5-pillar company. But it was missing that second pillar. They had circulose in their products, and they had soy in their products, and they had other stuff in their products. So I don't like that. So told my team, my personally sponsored team, I did not go below my personally sponsored people. I had no right to do that. My personally sponsored people, I told them, look, I'm looking at other stuff. If you see something, let me know. If I see something, I'll let you know. Find something with a good comp plan. And so we went out looking. And I looked at quite a few things, and I just couldn't find anything better. And then one day, a friend of mine from that old company said, look what I found. Take a look at it. I looked at it. I said, what about the comp plan? It goes 67% payout to the distributors. And I'm like, whoa, 20% payout for customers. Whoa. I went, got started, shared it with my team. They joined me because they followed me, because they had trusted me. They knew I wasn't going to yank their chain because I had never done that before. I mean, I was perfectly honest with everything else. I never told them how much money I made. They didn't ask me. But when you're in network marketing, you really are trained not to tell people how much you make, because you know what? People will quit when they find out you're not making any money. And you hope that this is just starting, that you're just around the corner and all of a sudden you're going to make $10,000 a month. Well, it doesn't work like that. If you've sponsored a lot of people and they're not duplicating, it's not you, it's the company. There is a time when it is the company. It is the product. It's not a fit for you. So if you want help with your comp plans, you need to get back with me. I'll help you with your comp plan to see what it is, see how many people that you're going to need in your company to make $10,000 a month. Also, always tell your team you're looking out for them, not the company. I mean, I've had so many leaders that look out for the company and not their team, and their loyalty is truly misplaced because when the company cuts their check in half, they're they're not going to care that they're crying about it. They don't care. They're a business. So if you've built good relationships with your team and says, hey, look, this is how I work. When I find a good comp plan and good products, I'm going to tell you about it. If you find a better comp plan than the one we're in, you need to tell us. If you find a company better than the one we're in, you need to tell me. And if I find one, I'm going to tell you. And if we're not making money with this company, we will find a better one and we will vote with our feet. Networkers need to stay united. Otherwise, the companies, which are all business, it's a business decision, will walk all over us. You can have the greatest owners, you can have the best owners, you can have the most ethical people owning that company, but they will tell you this is a business decision. Okay, well, that's my little pep talk for the day. See ya.